All right, guys, we're gonna go over the Arcturus FE. We're gonna go into the program mode, how to go into programming mode, how to adjust your settings. So once you plug in the battery and get that situation, you're gonna flick it to semi, and then from semi, you're gonna flick it to a full auto twice. Now that's a little hard to understand, so it's basically a 1, 2, 1, 2. So with the beep, it's gonna tell you that you're in program mode. And if you look inside the trigger, you can see a green LED. So once you first go into program mode, it's gonna start on the first setting, which is the green one. So with the green settings, on the card, it tells you what you can do. You can go full auto, 2-run bursts, 3-run bursts, which is a new feature that's coming in all Mosfets. You also get binary. Binary is once you pull the trigger and let go, it'll shoot twice. And you can also semi-lock the gun. A lot of places only allow semis on rifles, so in case you get butterfingers and you accidentally switch to auto too many times, you can always lock it down to semi. So to go to the next setting, which is the blue one, all you need to do is select your switch to auto. And again, if you look inside the trigger group, you can have an LED that tells you what color you're on. That's very useful, and I always forget what color I am once I look through your program mode. So for trigger break, that's how far your trigger, how you want to pull to actually activate the trigger. So with these new triggers, they come with a screw inside. So you can adjust that. I recommend you adjust that before you adjust the programming settings. It's just an easier way to do it. We're not going to touch that, so we're going to go to the next setting. To go to the next setting, just switch it to semi. Again, inside has a LED, tells you where you are. But the beeps, they indicate what level you're on in that specific setting. So since we're on level setting 3, with the number of beeps, we're on level, I believe, 4. Yep, we're on level 4. So we're going to go all the way to pre-cocking, and I'm going to go through some stuff through then. So for next setting, switch it to auto. So that's active braking. This one's a blue color, so it's kind of hard to see, but active braking is just tells the Mosfet how hard to stop for the motor in case you get a new motor and it's double tapping on semi, or you put a weaker spring. It's just to stop the motor quicker and faster. Next setting, it's just low battery setting. Again, LED on the inside. It's only on and off. I recommend you leave it on. It's just to indicate when your battery is low and when to replace it. So it's very, very useful on that one. A lot of Mosfets are coming with that, so that's very, very standardized now. Next setting, go for auto. So for this setting, should be pre-cocking. If again, look inside. Tells you the color. A little hard to see with this one. I wish it was a little different, but for this one, this is pre-cocking. To adjust any settings, you pull the trigger. So this one's a number 1. We're gonna go to number 3. So you pull the trigger twice. So that's 3. So if you want to adjust anything or any settings, you just add the number you have. So this is 3, and you just add, let's say 2 if you want to go to level 5. So it's a little math, but we should all do math by now. Next setting is just factory reset. This one is a brighter red. No beeping on this one, but in order to reset or factory set everything, just hold the trigger till you get a long beep. Cool, that's a long beep. From there, it just resets everything. In case you forgot to do something or you accidentally put too many trigger pulls on a different setting. I always recommend to do it once or twice just to see if the gun is working properly. I also recommend remembering the settings. You can always write them down. From there, you can just start playing, or you can adjust settings. Unfortunately, you can't go back. You can only go forward. So if you do mess up on a setting, you do got to reset all the way to the end and go back to programming mode. All right, thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.